Hello, I'm here with Omar Avelar. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Good. And everyone knows that there's a fight coming up May 9th, World of All Warriors 3. So I'm here to ask him a couple of questions on what are some of the premier fighters that are participating in the event that's happening on May 9th?
Well, we got a schedule of 16 fights, anywhere from Bellingham all the way clear to the other side of the state, Moses Lake, Royal City area. We have a couple of teams from Canada, but some of the premier fights that are going to happen before the main card are a couple of our actually very own Lummy fighters, which will be Frank, Rosie, Marvin, Harold Jefferson, and I can't remember who from the top of my head, who else off the top of my head. We've got a total of 8 to 9 Lummy fighters.
Wow.
We also have on the main card 2 professional fights. First of all, it's from Everett, Matt Kovac versus Bill Whittler from Renton, California.
Wow.
Then we got fighting out of Canada, Dan Noel versus fighter from Ellensburg, Alex the Beastman Eastman. So.
I remember that name. That saying sounds familiar in the MMA world.
Oh man,
Definitely sounds familiar.
He's had quite a few fights. He's a warrior. So.
Wow,
Yeah.
man, I can't wait. Well, of course, this is one of multiple events that Omar has put together. How do you feel about the overall turnout of the last World of War Warriors? That would be World of War Warriors #2. How did you feel like how that all went?
That was a great turnout. I mean, we had some great fights that night. We had the stadium was jam packed. I mean, you could barely walk. I mean, people were on their feet the whole fights, and oh man, it was a great turnout. So that being said, that last turnout kind of kicked us off to where this event, we're already halfway sold through the show, and it's tickets are just flying day after day, just flying out. So it's awesome, man. I'm pretty confident we're gonna sell out here.
Definitely.
Probably a week before the fight.
Absolutely. So. I mean, even the last event, you could feel the energy as soon as you walked through the door. It was just amazing. You can't hide that energy. And what inspired you? I know you're a fighter yourself, but what inspired you to host these great events? What inspired you to host these MMA events around the res?
It's just I've been fighting, like I said, I've been fighting for a while, and just the energy. You can't. Not a lot of people can say I stepped in that ring and had 800, 1,000 people, all eyes on me at the same time. So when I moved over here, it's like, man, I'd love to give some up and comers a chance, to feel that, and over the years I've had beginners who never even thought about fighting, and they became these great fighters who are now just love this sport, are in here every day and this is all they want to do, instead of being out there, drinking and smoking stuff. This is all they want to do, That's really what inspired me, is just giving someone a chance to find themselves. And I believe through this sport they can find themselves. They can decide, not only do they want to fight, but they want to better themselves in life outside the ring as well too. So I mean, I believe that that was really what really inspired me, is trying to help someone get off the street, kind of kick that mentality out of their mind, be like, this is all I'm good. I'm just I hate this slap, I'm gonna drink. No, it's you come here, you work out, you feel good about yourself, you can't wait till the next day, and that's really what I really want to do, is help at least one person out there to have all eyes on them for one night.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with you about most fighters actually, whether it's boxing or MMA, they find it hard to figure out a way to express themselves, so they do it through fighting, and that's how they let all their anger out, let all their frustration out, whether it's problems in the home or whatever. It's a good way to vent, and you can just let it out on the opponent, and you can make money off of it too. So, and get popular, of course. So, it's a good way of expressing yourself, definitely. Is there any? As you mentioned, there's a professional fights on this card too. Is there any one particular fight that you're really personally looking forward to seeing?
Well, not one in particular. I mean, there's 16 fights. All these fights are just, their records are either just beginning or they got, 2-3 fights or, they got up to 12 fights. They're just so even that I even don't know what's going to happen. It's like, all fights can go all 3 rounds, which I doubt it, but it's, you never know what's going to happen in MMA, so it's like, not just one particular fight I'm looking forward to. I'm actually looking forward to all these fights because they're so evenly matched. Right. It's gonna be a back and forth battle, just like the last card. I was like, oh man, that's like Becca Swain versus Kalia. Mm-hmm. That fight was coming back and forth. They were throwing each other, punching each other, kicking each other. It was like wow, it's. It was an incredible fight. So really, there's not a particular fight I'm looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to all of the fights.
Absolutely, me too. I mean, again, this is May 9th. You cannot miss it. And is there anything else you wanted to say to the viewers out here?
Yeah, it's Don't Be Left Behind. I mean, tickets are on sale now, May 9th, 2005 at the Silver Reef Casino. It's going to be a sold-out show. We got 16 fights, 2 professional fights. We got Matt the Attack Kovac taking on Bill Whittler. These guys have bad blood. These guys hate each other.
Really?
This is the main event, heavyweight strap on the line. You're not going to want to miss it.
We all know those are the best fights when there's bad blood. So you guys make sure you're there or you're square. All right. Thanks again, Omar.
Thank you.
All right.